In Genesis chapter 35, verse 11, God says to Jacob, kings will come from your loins. In chapter 49, verse 10, Jacob himself predicts and says the promised kings will come from Judah. Israel's kings were to come from Judah. The scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor a lawgiver until Shiloh comes. And Shiloh is Jesus. So Israel's kings and unto Jesus were to come from Judah. Now the promise in chapter 35 will naturally make us expect chapter 36 of the book of Genesis to be a list of Israel's kings. But nay, chapter 36 is a list or catalogue of Esau's kings, Esau being Jacob's brother. It even rubs it in by saying these were the kings, in verse 31, these were the kings that reigned in the land of Edom before any king reigned over the children of Israel. So the book of Genesis comes to an end with no king in sight, no Shiloh in sight. It comes to an end with Israelites still waiting to become a kingdom. And yet in Edom, yet in Esau, things are already happening. Fast forward to the time of Samuel, they have become a kingdom and they are settled in Canaan. And looking around, they see all these other nations around them with kings. So they go to Samuel and say to him, Samuel, make us a king to judge us like other nations. And king they got. Their request was granted. Their first king was Saul, but from the house of Benjamin, not the house of Judah. Friends, when we become so under pressure to become like others around us, when we become so impatient in waiting for God's promises to be fulfilled, chances are that we are likely to get the things for which we have been waiting through wrong channels and from wrong sources. Because Saul came from Benjamin, their first king was from Benjamin, yet the promise had been kings will come from Judah. Beloveds, let us wait upon God. Let us not be so under pressure to be like others around us. God will fulfill his promises.